Learn English to Hindi connectors. Nevertheless, therefore, as a result, consequently, thus, and.
जहाँ तक.
Welcome to the connector circus. You are about to learn some powerful little words that make your Hindi sound smart, smooth, and slightly dramatic. And yes, one of them is basically the linguistic version of walking through rain with movie hero confidence. Today you will meet 6 useful connector words. First,
फिर भी.
means nevertheless. Then,
इसलिए.
means therefore.
नतीजतन.
Means as a result.
फलस्वरूप.
Means consequently.
इस प्रकार.
Means thus. And.
जहाँ तक.
Means insofar or as far as. Tiny words, huge power. Word 1. Nevertheless. Let us start with stubborn courage in 2 syllables and a determined eyebrow. Say it with me.
फिर भी.
Imagine this. It is raining, your shoes are wet, your umbrella has retired from public service, and you still go outside. In Hindi, that heroic little, nevertheless, is.
फिर भी.
Example, it was raining, nevertheless, we went out. In Hindi, barisa ho rahi thi.
फिर भी.
Hama bahara gai. Another one, he was tired, but he finished the work nevertheless. In Hindi, vaha thaka wada, lakina.
फिर भी.
Usame kama pura kia. Memory trick. Think, fear? Be brave. That can remind you of. Problem first, courage second.
फिर भी.
Word 2. Therefore. Now we move from heroic resistance to pure logic. Put on your imaginary professor glasses and say.
इसलिए. इसलिए.
Means therefore, so it gives the result. One thing happened, and this comes next. Example, it was raining, therefore, we stayed inside. In Hindi, barisa ho rahi thi.
इसलिए.
Hama andara rehi. Example, the road was closed, therefore, we took another path. In Hindi, saraka banda thi.
इसलिए.
Hamane dusara rasta liya. Funny image. I ate 10 samosas.
इसलिए.
I now roll instead of walk. Not medically recommended, but linguistically memorable. Do not mix these two. Here comes an important trap, and you are absolutely too clever to fall into it. Probably. Do not confuse.
फिर भी.
With.
इसलिए. फिर भी.
Is contrast. Something difficult happened, but still, the action continues.
इसलिए.
Is result. Something happened, and because of that, another thing follows. Compare these. It was difficult, nevertheless, we continued. That uses.
फिर भी.
It was difficult, therefore, we asked for help. That uses.
इसलिए.
One is, despite that. The other is, because of that result. Word 3, as a result. Now let us sound a bit more formal, as if we are narrating a documentary about spilled tea and serious consequences. Say.
नतीजतन. नतीजतन.
Means, as a result. It is a consequence word, often a little more formal than everyday speech. Example, it rained all night, as a result, the roads were flooded. In Hindi.
पूरी रात बारिश हुई, नतीजतन सड़कें जलमग्न हो गईं.
Single quote. Example, the power went out, as a result, the meeting ended early. In Hindi.
बिजली चली गई, नतीजतन बैठक जल्दी समाप्त हो गई.
Single quote. Comedy version. I ate 10 chilies.
नतीजतन.
I breathed fire like a dragon. Accurate? No. Memorable? Absolutely. Word 4. Consequently. If.
नतीजतन.
Wore a formal jacket, this next word would wear an even fancier one. Meet.
फलस्वरूप. फलस्वरूप.
Means, consequently. It is elegant, formal, and sounds great in thoughtful or literary Hindi. Example, it rained all night, consequently, the roads were flooded. In Hindi, Huri rata barisa way.
फलस्वरूप.
Sarakem jalamagna ho gaim. Example, the machine was not maintained, consequently, it stopped working. In Hindi, Masina ki dekabala nahim ki gai.
फलस्वरूप.
Vaha kama karana banda kara gai. Memory image. Think of fruit coming from a tree. A cause produces a result, and that result is.
फलस्वरूप.
Word 5. Thus. Now let us learn a word that sounds neat, tidy, and ready to end a school essay with confidence. Say.
इस प्रकार. इस प्रकार.
Means, thus. Depending on context, it can feel like, in this manner, or a formal, thus, leading to a conclusion. Example. The road was closed, thus, we took another route. In Hindi, Saraka Banda T.
इस प्रकार
Hamane dusara rasta liya. Example. The evidence was clear, and thus the decision was easy. In Hindi, Sabuta spasta the aura.
इस प्रकार
Nirnaya asana da. Picture a very serious teacher writing on the board, turning dramatically, and announcing.
इस प्रकार
Bonus points if a chalk cloud appears. Word 6. Insofar. Our final word is about limits, boundaries, and saying yes, but only up to a point. Meet.
जहाँ तक
Means, insofar, or, as far as. It marks extent or scope. Example. I agree, insofar as the budget allows it. In Hindi, Maim sahamata hum.
जहाँ तक
Bajata asaki anamati deta hai. Example. The rule applies only insofar as safety is concerned. In Hindi, Niyama kavala.
जहाँ तक
Saraksa ka savala hai, lagu hoda hai. Funny version. The goat may eat papers, but only.
जहाँ तक
The fence reaches. Even goats need scope limits. Mini dialogue mayhem. Time for a quick scene where logic, drama, and mild chaos all meet in one room. Listen for the connector words. A. The exam was very hard. B.
फिर भी
You did well. A. Why are you late? B. There was traffic.
इसलिए
I arrived late. A. Why did the meeting end so soon? B. The power went out.
नतीजतन
Everyone left early. A. The machine was ignored for months. B.
फलस्वरूप
It stopped working. A. The facts are clear. B.
इस प्रकार
The decision is simple. A. Can we approve the whole project? B. Yes.
जहाँ तक
The rules allow. Rapid fire drill. You answer in your head, out loud, or with the confidence of someone teaching a wall. Ready? Go. What is the Hindi word for nevertheless?
फिर भी
What is the Hindi word for therefore?
इसलिए
What is the Hindi word for as a result?
नतीजतन
What is the Hindi word for consequently?
फलस्वरूप
What is the Hindi phrase for thus?
इस प्रकार
What is the Hindi phrase for insofar?
जहाँ तक
A tiny story with big connectors. Now let us stitch the words together into one silly little story, because stories help memory stick. Also because grammar enjoys costumes. Ravi wanted to go hiking. It was raining.
फिर भी
He packed his bag. The road was closed.
इसलिए
He took another path. He slipped into a puddle.
नतीजतन
His shoes made dramatic squishing sounds for the next hour. He forgot snacks.
फलस्वरूप
He began negotiating with a squirrel. The map was clear.
इस प्रकार
He finally found the hill. He climbed only.
जहाँ तक
His energy allowed, then sat down, drank tea, and declared himself a champion. Honestly, fair enough. Friendly conclusion. You did it. You just learned a set of Hindi connector words that can make your speech clearer, smarter, and much more expressive. Thank you for learning with me today. Practice.
फिर भी इसलिए नतीजतन फलस्वरूप इस प्रकार
And.
जहाँ तक
Out loud a few times today. Make your own sentences, reuse them tomorrow, and do not worry if it feels tricky at first. You are learning, improving, and getting stronger with every repetition. Keep practicing, and I will see you in the next chapter.